Hello everyone, this is Paul, and this is my self-reflective project. I'd have to say my true feelings is, why do I have to take this course over again? But I realize that the more often I take a public speaking course, the better at it that I'll get. So this is kind of a refresher course for me, even though my grades probably won't reflect that. Yes, I've had public speaking experience. Um, I work as an instructor and a project designer at a company in the San Francisco Bay Area, and I often train the new employees coming on for the summer to get them ready for all the summer camps that we have scheduled throughout the Bay Area. Am I okay with my communication skills? Yeah, I'm okay with my communication skills, but I know that I always have room for improvement. As far as having any performance experience, yes, I was involved in a small seven-piece band as a lead singer, and we were together for about 5 years. So yeah, I have some performance experience. The biggest challenge, or one of the biggest challenges that I faced, was actually speaking to the camera. I don't get to see the audience feedback, and so I can't gauge where to go with how my presentation is doing. And the other very large challenge that I faced was having to do most of my recording at about 12 to 3 in the morning because I had to wait for my children to be asleep before I had some quiet time where I can actually set up a camera and have some time away to do my recording projects. Prior to this class, most of my presentations were PowerPoint presentations with tons of bullet points. And after this class, I know that bullets kill, and so from now on, my projects or my presentation slides will have no bullet points, because I don't want to kill anyone during my presentation. Yes, I spent some time practicing my speeches, and I normally practice for about 30 minutes before I actually start filming. And then when I do film, I film about 2 to 3 times and choose the best presentation out of those 3 different shots. Yeah, I did have some errors during my presentation, but the main one was my laptop crashed right after my first presentation, so I had to do most of my presentations on a PC. And so what I did was I downloaded a trial version of Camtasia to do most of my video cuts. And so that's what I've been using for the past few weeks. And even this recording here is going to be done in Camtasia. So that's probably the biggest technical issue that I faced with my presentations. The one that I enjoyed the most was working on the industry professional presentation on Akira Kurosawa, director and producer that I've admired for many years. And so doing a presentation on him was kind of a piece of cake. And the two that I've hated the most was the first presentation, the self-introduction, and this one with the self-reflective study. What did I learn from the TED Talks and the TED presentations? I watched all the TED presentations before I finally came up with the presentation on Matt Cutts, who is a Google employee. And what I really liked about it was that what he talked about was something that I could put into practice right away with doing something new for 30 days and making that a habit, or breaking a habit. What did I learn from Ken Robinson, Nancy Duarte, and Gar Reynolds? What I learned from them was that I guess practice made perfect. They've been doing presentations for a while, and so it's so natural for them to speak and to just incorporate just great visuals into their slides, into their presentations. The biggest challenge that I've faced so far was probably not being able to see my audience. Speaking to a camera is, in some ways, it's a little easier because you don't get to see the audience reaction, but for me, I need that audience input in order for me to effectively gauge where my presentation is going. And so not having an actual audience that I can see was probably my biggest challenge I had to overcome during this class. How would I rate myself on my presentations? Probably a 3 out of 5, and only because I still know I need to improve a lot more. There's just a huge room for improvement in my public speaking, in my speech presentations. After this month, I have a new set of tools that I can use to keep my presentations simple. Uh, my presentations won't be cluttered with uh, bullet points or bullet holes, for that matter. And so I definitely going to incorporate what I've learned this month into my future presentations, and I have quite a few of those coming up in summer. So thanks for this class.